love grape everything.
Yeah, I'm a big like artificial grape flavor fan.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Four Wide. We're gonna hop right into it.
What?
Damn, high energy cast.
Podcast.
Hey, boys.
Yeah, we're here.
ASMR, I mean, now and later.
Yeah, it sounds like cows grazing over here between you and me.
I am a cow.
On the cub.
Yeah, you ever heard of ASMR? She's pretty good.
Hey, yo, some more.
Hey, check it out, Pod. You got the chef in the kitchen live cooking up his card right now.
God,
With the immaculate drip on, by the way.
We out here
I did
working.
not realize that was a 3-car bolo.
Bolo tie, fucking white cowboy hat, and the aviators. Let's go. And
Yeah, we're out here.
blasting
It's
it up
that
with-
Derby day. That's the race everybody cares about anyway.
Yeah.
So.
You still? I'm assuming you wearing those shit kickers you always wear.
oh, he's
Nah, I got the wingtip.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, yeah,
You
we
gotta
out
do
here.
goof with that
Fit,
bit,
we
bro.
need a fit reveal.
fit check.
Maybe on the Patreon we'll get the fit check.
Well, welcome to the pod. We had Dover last week. We got Kansas this week. I don't know. I thought Dover was
pretty decent for as miserable as I was feeling.
right.
I thought it was good.
Ryan Blaney ran third literally all day.
Yeah. And was
The
able
rest
to
of-
hang on to it.
Oh boy.
Rest of Penske in the trash can.
Penske.
Dude, Ford is having a tough year.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Yes.
Well,
I'm
I've
sad.
heard rumors that one member of this podcast think this is a big bounce back week for Ford.
Mm-hmm. It could be.
I'm not on that train.
Spoiler alert.
I never got off the train, so you know.
I mean, it's bound to happen eventually. right?
exactly.
Logano's gonna win.
Yeah,
you throw that fucking Ford out there. Eventually,
let's
it's gonna
quickly
win.
Yeah, let's go over bracket
let's quickly
season.
go over the brackets.
They busted.
There was some
All right, on to the next segment.
yeah, brackets busted. There was some pretty big upsets. Obviously Kyle Busch and Joey hurt a lot of people. Had a lot of Chase Elliott's pick that didn't happen either.
Larson.
Yeah, Kyle Larson. Almost everyone had Kyle Larson going.
I mean,
going
why
late.
wouldn't you? Who is he up against? I don't have him in front of me.
He was up against Ty Dillon.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Why would
We
you?
all know that Ty is a menace.
Who would have possibly?
Could it have
foreseen
been
that?
me? I'm just gonna feel like every bracket would have the exact opposite. And so just turn in like 100 brackets.
I think Larson finished the race, didn't he? What was he 28 laps down or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke some
He was
shit.
a rolling chicane at the end.
Yeah, I would have just
Chicane.
gone to the hauler, man. I don't know why they go out there and do that, but more power to
Get
them.
that money.
Because
What's
Ty
the-
Dillon was like 10 laps down, and if he wrecks with 20 to go, Larson wins his
He coulda
bracket
won.
spot, man. You got to stay out there. You got to do it for the boys.
We had a lot of 16 to 20 point range. The two leaders in the clubhouse are Nate Daddy, Nasty Nate, 22 points, meaning he had 11 correct, and Don T also had 11 correct.
Well,
And kind of a different approach to the second round, so it'll be interesting. Y'all's two rounds the second rounds aren't really similar. So.
Oh, interesting.
So, y'all want to discuss who we had winning it all?
Sure. I had fuck, I can't even remember.
I think I had
Well,
Larson.
I'm pretty sure
I also said Larson.
Nate
I
has
said Truex, of course.
Damn, big
By the way,
brain.
Shouts out Truex for breaking that 20 on Truex winless streak for 54 races.
It's always 20 on
Quick, y'all
Truex.
are on that. I give
quick
you
math.
credit.
Hey, that clash was clutch, dude. You remember around when he won the clash, for like, man, Truex is about to rip it off this year, boys.
I think he's
He's had good cars. It's just
yeah,
like
he's had some pit penalties and some other kind of
bad
dumb
luck. Yeah.
James Small's cars. By the way, that was some incredible in-car audio of James Small telling him to fuck off and drive the car, by the
Fuck
way.
off, Martin.
He's like, just drive the fucking car, eyes ahead.
the
You're
fucking
doing
car,
great. It's like classic Australian, right? Like just cuss at you and then be like, but you're doing a great
Yeah,
job.
yeah, fucking cunt. Yeah,
Just like they're like Canadians with swear words.
I had Joey to win it all, so
Oh,
Ooh.
not looking good for me.
Well,
Did he survive his round?
Hell no.
Well, I mean,
He got beat by someone shitty too. Oh, Todd Gilliland beat him.
Todd Gilliland.
he was in that thing with Bubba early, right?
I think
Joey,
that's
so.
not
he
the
had
Gilly
some-
gang.
I think his car sucked too. Like he had some.
Yeah,
problems
he
with the car.
couldn't run like 40 laps without cording a tire.
Right. All right. So
He was the only guy in the field that was really having that big of an issue with it.
Yeah, and did he qualify well? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
was
he's
on the
pretty-
pole.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think they qualified though.
No, they didn't.
It didn't. It was rain.
It was Kyle Busch was on the pole.
Oh yeah, you're
So he
right. I'm
won
sorry.
on
Yeah.
Talladega.
Well, I don't know. None of. I mean, Kevin just didn't have a good day.
But I do think Joey was in the top 10.
He
in
was.
that. Yeah.
He was like on
yeah.
the first two rows.
Yeah.
Speaking of rain, I think Kansas is looking like they're
back-to-back race day Mondays.
looking like
Oh,
they're not gonna be good
no.
on Sunday.
Martin on Mondays, baby. It could
doesn't-
be again.
It doesn't rain. It doesn't rain in Kansas.
Yeah, it just has tornadoes.
Yeah, it blows through. Yeah, the tornado will dry it off.
I was kind of watching the ARCA race before I left.
I mean, I watched some girl just like punting in, like just wrecked. Some guy
Yeah.
with like a hilarious last name.
Why are they doing Xfinity? I mean, trucks at 8 and not Xfinity at 8? Is Xfinity off?
Xfinity is off. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And trucks was
Trust
off.
us, guys. We have our fingers on the pulse of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm. Schedule.
All I knew to trucks was tonight at 8.
Damn.
We got that Nikki Sanchez bet, or I do. I don't know if anybody else did it.
I got a little taster on Taylor Gray top 5 at plus 750.
Let me try one of these purples.
Dude was quick in practice. He's qualifying like 15th though, so who knows?
When did trucks practice at 1, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
before the ARCA. They practiced and qualified.
I saw Sanchez was like a row 3 or 4 or something like that. So he didn't qualify terribly. I told you earlier, I think, well, one, Kyle Busch is in the field, so there's no telling what his odds were ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think he's like minus 130 right
Yeah,
now.
like to win was negative odds. Zane scares me too. I think Zane's been good there. He's good at those kind of tracks. But anyways, long shot on Nikki. It'll be a big night if he wins, or if my horse wins.
Both can happen.
Could.
Get the parlay in.
I didn't parlay it. I don't know, that horse that I put some money on today was kind of was going to be in all my exotics if I did any bets. So I'm in 3 pools, $100, $50, and 20, and then that bet. I think that's enough for me for horses.
I know. I'm kind of like, God damn, why did I do this?
Yeah.
$170.
I mean, I think the good
I
thing
have the
about
22 horse in the $100 pool.
but I
too.
think the good thing about all these scratches today were that it's like wide open. Like there's no telling who's going to win.
How many scratch?
a
Pretty
shit
bunch, right?
ton, like 10.
5 or more. Yeah, it was a lot.
Damn. Now
What does that
now-
mean? That someone needs to scratch that horse's ass like it's not racing? Like, why is it called a scratch?
Damn,
It's
dude,
from,
Stop playing with that horse's butt
Yeah.
cheeks.
Playing with
No,
his butt
butt
cheeks,
cheeks.
bro.
dude, what a word.
What did the favorite scratch for say? They had like a bruised foot or something, bruised toe.
He had a
It's like, come on now.
He's got
He's-
turf
like
toe.
he's got that's like that's what lame is, right? Like isn't lame like a disease, like a hoof infection or whatever when something's lame?
pretty much, yeah.
I don't know. Man's got a hangnail.
Yeah.
Dude, those horses are fucking terrifyingly
Oh, dude.
like
The-
delicate
the
looking when
fat,
you see
as
them.
fast and as much weight are on those skinny ass legs. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
One misstep and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice nap.
Dude,
for
I've-
I
that.
remember 2-3 years ago at the Derby, Clay Chandler and all them were big on this second favorite horse, maybe third favorite horse. Coming out of the fucking stall, thing rears up on its hind legs and falls like 'cause it was on pavement, so slipped and fell.
Jeez.
Got back up and they were like fine, and they scratched him right then and there. And all of them had money on it. They were so fucking pissed.
Yeah,
because that was a lose money. Like,
yeah.
you know, at a casino, that's a push, but with the
Yeah.
book they were on, they lost all that money right then and there.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I went down. I've been into Charlestown a couple times. And that's a pretty good horse track, but you can it's pretty wild. Like going down to the bottom and watching them come out of the gate.
Oh yeah.
It's
for sure.
it's
Watching them
insane.
come out
It's
is
like the
pretty
sound.
cool.
Yeah, the sound is just
Yeah.
like
Oh, John Brown would go watch him come out and then run back to us and make a bet because he was like, I saw the gray horse look good. I'm like, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're
Is
talking
he going to be
about.
the thing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, my favorite thing that my dad would do is this counts if anyone still does dog racing, which I don't think
I think
maybe in Florida.
Florida
just
banned
banned it like 2 years ago. I think
yeah.
Arizona
Vegas.
might be it.
Come on, DeSantis, dude.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I thought you still had it. It's been a horrible couple years for old Ron. My
Can't
man
be
is
gay or raise
crumbling.
dogs in Florida.
Yeah, but
Florida does not still have it.
Yeah, Florida has lost it.
But he would always say, watch him come out, and whichever one takes a shit, the last one to take a
A
shit,
little lighter, huh?
That reason I having to hold it in. So
And no, I want my dog to just explode off the line and flash shit is like a
little
propellant,
fart,
just
yeah.
a little sharp, little butt juice on the way out,
Boy,
baby.
this is what you listen to us
But
for. Premium.
damn.
Man hit the nitrous.
Damn.
Premium
My
content.
man hit the nos.
But I really am. I'm fiending for a me and you day in the Vegas sports book, just gambling on horses all day. That was one of the funnest days.
Yeah,
of my
we
life.
need to go to fucking.
Dude, have you ever done it at a track? It's
at the
fucking
track.
Yeah,
Just
just
insane.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I mean,
meet me in Kentucky,
yeah.
boys.
I did not know shit about sports betting when we went to my friend's wedding in Lexington, and we went to Keeneland for the race. That's where
Keeneland is nice as fuck.
dude. I had no idea that that's what it was. Like, it wasn't really explained. It was like the welcome party for out of town guests.
Did you just do it on a kiosk, or did you like ask for help?
Oh, I didn't bring any fucking cash. I thought it was like a party at I thought they rented the racetrack. I didn't know it. Like, that's how little awareness I had of the situation. That was probably
you missed
6
out,
years ago.
We
going
were
and throwing 5 bones on each race and potentially winning hundreds.
I would have. They were winning money. The groom and his boys, they're all like Silicon Valley tech bros, and fucking they were going ham.
We were down in Florida watching the dogs. This is probably 15 years ago, and that's how I learned how to like bet on stuff. As far as like,
still ain't learned.
Well, I mean, this is how I. Anyway, I was having my dad put in my bets for me, and my dad's friend was telling me how to bet, and basically we had a trifecta lined up coming.
Oh, you're talking about when the lights went on?
Yeah, well, Austin. Basically, we had a trifecta lined up for the dogs, and they're coming around turn 4 to come to the line, and the power goes out in the building, and I've never seen so many degenerates fucked up.
Yeah.
Like they were beating on the glass. Like give me my money.
Yeah, that should have been a push, probably.
Shit.
I was at I was at Churchill and had hit a exacta that was 2 pretty high odd horses. It was going to pay me like $500 on maybe a $3 bet or something.
Yeah, that's about far. Yeah.
Fucking the horse got disqualified.
Yeah, that's what sucks about the horse betting is that, like, I feel like nowadays with all this, like, if someone gets disqualified on Monday, the casino's not coming back for the money. That's just paid out.
But it was like an inquiry, like they do it live,
right?
After the race,
yeah.
So like the results weren't final,
right?
I missed a trifecta by a nose once in Vegas
on horses.
On horses, it was like the pre-race thing where they like parade the horses around. And I guess I don't know if they were young or whatever, but they were all acting up except for 3, 5, and 7. And they all looked like they've, been on a fucking racetrack before. So I bet a trifecta that order 7 beat 5 by a nose.
Oh, that sucks.
I know it, dude. Like a $5 trifecta bet that would have probably.
I'm telling y'all, boys trip to fucking Louisville is one of the coolest fucking places I've ever been.
Yeah, okay.
I've been twice. It's fantastic. Like I wish we would have done a bachelor party there actually, because I love Louisville, man. It's got so much going on. Now it's not as nice as Keeneland, but
yeah.
It's like it's kind of like the Wrigley Field of
Keeneland is like the Augusta National horse tracks, where it's like I think that's they only have one race a year there, and it's that weekend.
They do they just had the Breeders' Cup. The Breeders' Cup moves from place to place. Like it was in California a few years ago. But that's primarily
it's their one weekend, and then it's off all the rest of the year. But that's like the most, like the Lexington Regional Airport is across the street from it, and the fucking Saudis come in with 2 jets.
Oh yeah,
one with them and one built for carrying horses.
Absolutely.
And it's the most horse auctions anywhere in the world that weekend of the race. That's like the big draw. Like you can go and see people buying $10 million horses, like standing around bidding $10 million on horses that are like paraded these little like brick circle fence things. It's wild as fuck.
Yeah, we need to do a pod trip to a horse race soon. Anyways, we're supposed to be
sorry.
So all right,
that's our derby. That's our derby update for
enough horses. Now let's talk about horsepower.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Really, it's not.
So did anyone listen to Denny's podcast? Did you give us a shout out for us beating him to the punch on the bracket thing?
No, he did.
God damn it.
Denny, please come on.
Saw it.
Yeah, come on the podcast, coward.
I'll bring it up when I win those hot passes from him.
Yeah, when my perfect bracket hits.
Yeah, does that include a meet and greet, Danny? I'm sure it does.
Yeah, the hot passes and meet and greet whoever you want. You just go up to their box and wait, drunk. I've done it.
You owe me a blowjob, Denny.
I've done it.
Martin, hello. I'm the big tall man over here.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Walked up to.
I'm just starting to think about my card. I probably should have put Martin on it, man. He's had such a good
and he's
card
good
lately.
at Kansas.
Yeah,
I mean his mile and a half shit is. I mean the new car is obviously different. I think that he's gonna. But I think he's getting on a little.
He seems to make adjustments.
I mean, getting on a heater.
Like he gets hot at the end when he needs to.
I'm just glad he fucking won after last year.
Yeah, last year was tough for him.
Interesting stat that I saw somewhere else was about pit stop times. And Chase Briscoe's fucking pit stop team is wild. They're like, I think they're second fastest, if not the fastest, right now at
well, it ain't translating to race results.
Yeah, I mean, watching the race, like he'll jump up from 25th to like 16th, like nothing.
Yeah.
And then
I always thought it was
right
just
back.
staying out, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
It probably was his pit
He's
stop.
like averaging a second faster than most of the other ones.
Interesting.
So that's like an interesting. He seemed there was
Smokes
a lot.
Got it figured out.
There was a lot of like Briscoe in the little Caesar parlays that they make, the top 3 to finish things, and Briscoe is in a lot of that shit. But I don't know. See if he can bring something home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pulling for him.
And Mr. Priest.
Yeah, I again, like I like Ryan a lot too. It's just he just gets caught up in some bullshit always.
Hey, let me hit that bad boy.
What's that?
Do you have some in the coolers?
Oh no, I got them right outside. I'll grab one.
I'm ready to start.
Yeah, I'm ready for another one.
It's Yeti cup.
What's it? What's
in that Yeti?
What in the world is in that cup? What you got in the cup?
Little drinky drink.
Oh, did you make you a big old mint julepy?
Not yet.
Me and Zeke got annihilated last night at timeout.
It was fun. There was only like 6 people in there. It was great.
Almost had sex with a woman.
Great.
Damn, I had that in my parlay too. Shit.
She wanted to. It was not reciprocated. Let's put it that way. She just came in and latched on Chris like a fucking lamprey. Oh, dude,
it was
full
wild.
on my girl, like right off the rip.
She was like in her like late.
Then like I said I was gay, and then Mike Goodner said he was gay, and then Zeke said he was gay. So then she was fucking convinced that it was a gay part.
2 truths and a lie on that one.
It's like everybody here is gay. Is there any straight people here?
Taylor said, "Well, I'm asexual."
Yeah, Taylor, you tried to hit on Taylor, and Taylor literally got up and moved down the bar.
No, thank you.
Whenever there's someone interested in Taylor, and like
he's so uncomfortable,
he will play along with it if he's like toasty enough.
He was toasty. He was like not about it.
But then he will absolutely physically remove himself from the situation.
Yeah, Taylor got pretty tore up too because we have a ball
we didn't
shot.
do light work at the fucking bowling alley. I think we had 8 pitchers.
You definitely didn't do light work.
Well, I came in a little hot.
Yeah, we know.
The bowling alley
also rolled a great game in the middle of it. So all right.
The bowling alley server was like, just to let y'all know, that was pitcher number 6.
Like, don't worry about it.
Is that a problem?
Yeah. Well, normally we do 6. Like we stop.
Yeah, that was 6 at the very end of the second game.
Yeah,
so.
and we still had like 2 more after that. So yeah.
Well, it wasn't our fault that they couldn't figure out the fucking screens.
Yeah, yeah. We sat there for like an hour before, just waiting.
Spoiler: we still suck at bowling.
Yeah. Chris was like, "All right, we're gonna bet them cash money. We're gonna win." I'm like, "Okay."
We did almost win that first game.
Well, I didn't know they were bringing a scratch bowler in.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of threw me
off.
I can't wait.
That's the guy that bowled like a 200 against us like a couple months ago.
I'm talking about the
guy in the orange and yellow shirt.
Oh, that
Justin
guy
or whatever.
Joey or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
That dude rolled a fucking 285
Yeah.
natural in
No.
that first game, man. He missed one pin.
I wasn't watching that
He
fucking
put
shit.
that fucking foot on the throat.
Yeah.
Said, I'm stomping y'all's ass.
I can't wait for the YouTube notification. Episode 9, 4 wide, titled 3 Gay Guys Walk into a Bar.
3 gay
Time
guys.
out the gay bear den.
3 gay guys go bowling.
It's
a lot of ball.
3.5 gay men.
Time out. There's the unofficial lesbian bar, Rock Hill. So the Bears Den is the bathroom.
3.5 homos. New podcast name.
I'm only half a homosexual. What do you mean?
All right.
It's 3.5. It's 3.5 gay men and only 3.5 inches.
3 Adderall
Between the three of us.
3 Adderall penises equals.
Boy, we're really off base today.
Yeah.
Really I think it's because Kansas is just going to be a fucking bore, like every Charlotte and I don't know. Charlotte.
Vegas wasn't. I mean, Vegas is the only true clone we've raced at yet this year. So, and Vegas wasn't terrible.
No,
it was just Hendrick boys.
Yeah.
So
that was our first episode. That was the origin of the Quinella.
Yeah, you hit it.
And let me tell you, I brought the Quinellas back this week.
Yeah,
I got a new. I'm trying a new strategy. We want to get into it and be happy.
All right, go ahead and start.
Talk about it.
Go lead us off. Tell us your strat. You did well last week, but
is it betting $5 bets on plus 140 odds?
Yes.
Could it be?
Yeah, I was real close last week on a lot of shit, and I did get the one, but oh man, we've talked a lot in the group. All right, here we go. So obviously Hendricks is who we got to look at, but at the same time, I think the Denny and the Gibbs Truex have kind of come into their own since Vegas. I feel like they're both running better, and I think Christopher Bell was one of the only ones up there too at Vegas. So that's we're heavy Gibbs and Hendricks today, obviously.
I'm heavy Gibbs too.
So the first one is a little funsy because the odds were too good to not give it a poke of a all top 5 Chase Elliott, Chastain, and William Byron for plus 1,000.
I saw that. That one looked interesting.
It's $15. This one just seemed like the better of top 10 results, like odds wise. I think this was actually an odds boosted one. It was plus 400
it was.
for Bubba and Barry to both finish top 10. So,
love Josh Berry this week.
Yeah. So $10 at that. I should probably have swapped some of this around, but Bubba's been known to cause a problem. Next one is an all top 10, which also had great odds for all of these drivers, Gibbs, Blaney, and Reddick for plus 475. So say that's the one I've hammered the most at $20 on that. Truex and Byron, top 5. I think that's the best of the Gibbs and the Hendricks together. That's plus 400 for $20. Just a straight up Josh Berry at plus 600 in a top 5 for $10. And then Little Gibbs is I don't know if you want to call it a hedge, but Bell and Hamlin top 3 plus 900. That seemed the odds were absolutely trash. Even this morning, it was there was nothing that was extremely exciting.
I agree.
To pick, so it was kind of like just trying to find something interesting that wasn't even money,
right?
That might happen.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how much money had to come in on Denny to move from like 8-1 to like plus 550 or whatever he is now, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like before even a lap of practice or qualifying, like we're gonna hammer Denny at not so great odds.
Who was the favorite? Was it Larson?
Larson's the favorite.
It's still Larson.
Yeah, and Larson was not in any of the whatever you want to call them, Caesar parlays.
He was in
all the Emperor.
Yeah, he was in
you can do a Quinella with anybody though.
Yeah, but all the ones,
not everybody. They actually have all their Quinellas and then other.
Right.
And the odds are not good for the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only like plus 130 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, because think about that bet though, right? I mean that makes sense that any of the others would be
I mean,
so
plus
low.
130 on a one.
They only have like
box.
12 or 13 like different drivers just combined with each other in Quinellas.
It must not be as many as I was thinking.
But it's normally the top points leaders, right?
Well, it's the favorites.
I mean, they throw in like some mid pack dudes.
Yeah,
like I've seen like Priest and Stenhouse.
Yeah, I looked at the Quinellas this morning and was like, none of these are really singing to me for the odds that they were.
So Bell, Hamlin, top 3. That's kind of a middle finger to the top half of my card, but just in case something totally changes. Plus, we know Bell is. I think Bell is going to have a good year. I think he's going to be in a.
Oh, he's had a good year.
But I think he's going to be a far ahead points leader here.
Is he not points leader right now?
It's Ross.
Ross.
Okay, yeah. He's close.
Yeah. Plus 900 for $10. And then we get into the 3 Quinellas where we start talking about Kyle Larson here. So we have a Truex Larson. I didn't put my damn odds in here, but I think it's plus 1,000 for that one at $5.
Spoiler alert, it is.
Okay. And then we had a Larson and Byron, which is Haas's favorite Quinella for $5. I think that was actually plus 1,200.
It's down now. It's 850.
I got it this morning. Was that?
I
was on my horn to New York City at 9:30 this morning, still drunk, talking NASCAR bets.
Zachary.
So got that one in, and then the last one is
some of my money in that bit.
It's all your money is spent. That's all your money. I think I had $40 left. I think it's actually he's like, you have $130 in here right now. I was like, oh
yeah, 100.
I was like, didn't Chris win 100 and
I was up like 180 or something.
It was because you won 130 and you'd put 50 in. So yeah. I owe you 130.
Like,
I'm gonna have to give you 130.
I'll lose it eventually. Just keep it in there.
So we'll get straight.
Oh,
but
man. I
know. But thanks for doing that. So I didn't have to send Zach any more money. That just means all my.
I think it was all Ty Gibbs, bro.
That's not bad
thank little Ty
for right now of what are we in 9 weeks?
Yeah.
And I sent him $400 and it's lasted that long. Yeah. So I'm not feeling terrible. But last one is just a Larson Elliott Quinella, just in case we do see was Kansas, where was that Hendricks 4 for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of last year?
A mile and a half.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was it Charlotte?
It might have been Charlotte. But anyway, if the Hendricks do kind of rip it up, got that one for $5, and I think that was either 1,200 or 1,000 plus 1,000. So
sweet.
That's where we're at. So yeah, we're hoping to see.
So you think it's gonna be a Hendricks Gibbs show? No Fords. I didn't hear any
zero Fords.
Well, I guess Briscoe was in your top 5, right?
No. Josh Berry.
Oh, I thought it was like a Briscoe. Oh, it was Chase
Byron.
It's
Elliott, Chastain, and Byron top 5.
Never mind.
Yeah, I have 0 Fords.
I was looking at
Ross,
and I'll say this, and one of y'all can go, but I was looking at manufacturer versus manufacturer today, and dude, anything
Ford's a big dog.
Like Ford is such an incredible value to beat either one of the manufacturers is crazy.
And Logano's not bad at Kansas. I mean, he could go out there and qualify, but I mean, if his car doesn't break, he would have run a lot better last week.
That's the thing with Joey is like when his car is not fucked up, he's gonna be up there.
He's won once in the last 6 races.
I feel like every time I get on Joey is like after he's done well at a race and I'm like high on him and I bet him, and then he's got a car issue and DNFs or finishes laps down. It's just kind of frustrating.
I mean, if you're going to be picking Ford at any of those, it's going to either be Kevin or Joey. Like Blaney's historically kind of disappointing at Kansas. Yeah. You'd think it's would be one of his better tracks. He's pretty decent on the mile and a half, but that's one of his worst in that category. Like instead of taking the Ford manufacturers, I'd be better off betting like a Kevin or Joey top 5.
Yeah,
at that point.
Yeah, Joey and Kevin top Ford are probably pretty bad odds. Would be my guess.
Look forward real quick.
I don't even think that's an option.
They always have top manufacturers.
Yeah, top Ford. Joey is plus 210, Blaney plus 270, Harvick plus 340.
That's not bad. And you think it would
But
be
like I don't see RFK
Harvick
being
and
a factor. I
Truex.
don't think the rest of Stewart Haas will be much. But
don't sleep. Look at Chase Briscoe top 4 plus 1,200 though.
Yeah.
Woo.
I think that was a Caesar boost.
That's a spicy boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you're just talking about his pit stops. Maybe that's a little
play
to Zachary and throw a little fiber on.
Hey, buddy. I guess spend some more of Chris's money for me, would you?
Chris Chase Briscoe top 4 plus 14 honey.
Chris, what was that, Haas?
Briscoe was boosted to plus 1,400.
Okay.
Top board.
I still got 300 in my Caesars. I can't get it out.
My Caesar.
I've tried everything. I got to go to a bank and get a goddamn account number and routing number at this point because, like, I've tried debit card, it will not work. It will not do it. So they just have.
We can only send that to bank accounts registered in the Bahamas or Switzerland.
So I got about 450 just floating and online out there right now.
Just
it's free real estate, baby.
Come to Nashville, then you can access that money.
When we go to Kentucky,
I'm just saving it for when I actually go to a state that is legal. I can just hammer shit.
It's a nice little surprise for yourself.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Call it an investment.
I would like to place $100 bet. Okay, sir, on what team? No, just have it. Just take it.
Just take it.
You've seen that Family Guy?
Yeah.
Just hold it for later.
It's a 0% savings account.
Yeah, collect interest on it for me, because you will.
You want to go next, Zeke?
Sure. Let's see here. Sure. All right. Let's see here.
Did you study this week at all?
No.
Just going with the gut. Huh?
No, I mean it's served me well so far.
Worked real well for Austin last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I took the Truex Byron top 5 at plus 400 again, $10. It's just too good of value. I mean, like, it's a decent chance that they both finish top 5. It just Kansas is just like one of these places where, it's almost, it's kind of like, well, it's a Charlotte clone. It's just, if they get out in front, they're going to stay out in front, and hopefully no one just bones it at the end. But we'll see how many overtime laps there are, because I'm sure it'll be a bunch.
Real quick, how about it's a Manzas, and it's just for
the fellas.
It's the gay guys.
The fellas.
Man's Ass Speedway.
Man's ass. It's a man's ass.
The 3.5 gays go to Man's Ass.
There's no place like home.
There's not. Let's see here. Up next, I got this at plus 2,000. Kevin Harvick to win, $10. I think he's got a decent shot. Like Austin said, if you're gonna pick, I mean, I also pick.
You're at this point, Zeke. You need to do fucking just nothing but wins and crazy Quinellas and wild ass odds.
This is plus 2,000.
Yeah, that's
so. But
Harvick was boosted to win at plus 2,000.
Yeah, so
I was thinking about that too.
A whole stack on a winner 1 week.
$50.
Just get it all.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's gonna be him or fucking Joey. I mean, it's really about it on that. And then I took Ford over Toyota plus 200.
I told you earlier it's good value.
I mean,
I just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, it's just one of those things. Again, I just picked it to win. I mean, I think surely at some point I got to get a little taste, a little gift, as it were.
Finally, on this podcast, we have reached some consensus. The Chevys are fast. Toyotas are fast. Fords,
not so fast.
Questions.
Not so fast.
The Fords, not so good.
Let's see here. At plus 550, winning team at 23XL. So $20 on that.
That's a wild one. You like Reddit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but a little Bubba coverage on that.
Yeah. So again.
Dude won the fall race last year. Was very fast in the spring last year.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm pulling for you, bud. I hope it hits.
I mean, whatever at this point. Here's one that we haven't heard anybody say it. I mean, it's only been Nate. I took Chastain top 5 plus 160.
Dude, Ross is so solid, man.
So
he's always. I thought about putting him in my card. His odds didn't really look that good, but he's always just every fucking race is solid. He's up there in the top 10, top 5 every time.
Yeah.
Has he won yet?
This year?
He won.
Not this
year.
Where
did he win this year?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and so he's due for that soon.
I mean, he's got 4 top
5s. He's never won on a mile and a half.
Yeah. He's leading the series in points, so he's obviously been pretty solid.
And then
without a win too, and there's people in the points race with 2 wins, and he's still ahead of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kevin Hart's in third and hasn't won yet.
Yeah.
So but then Zeke's little goblin pick of the week is 0 to 9 car number to win. So 1 through 9. I got pretty good odds. I mean,
Harvick, Kyle Busch, Chastain,
Larson,
Cindric.
Yeah. Cindric.
Dylan.
Watch that motherfucker win. But
doubtful.
Yeah, I know. But I think it plus 150. And then that rounded it out.
He's in the 3.
But
right, you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know.
Right, let's move on.
Okay. Good God.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Chris.
I quit. I'll never come back to this podcast.
I think I saved my card. Hope I did.
You put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'd have to scroll up pretty.
But
all right, I get that.
I didn't put Larson in any of mine, but it's insane that since February of 2020, he's led almost 30% of the laps at fucking Kansas.
I mean, 1.5 mile king. He's good.
It's wild.
I would love to have bet him. I'm slowly slowly becoming a Larson fan, to be honest with you. Not a fan, but I don't despise him like I used to. Oh boy, he's switching the background. I feel it in my bones. What you got?
I'll save it for my pick.
No.
Is it like is it gonna
I'll break it out.
like a wrestler coming out?
Oh boy, it's a big reveal.
We got Grandpa's boy right here.
Ah, my man.
Yo.
That leads perfectly into my segment. Appreciate it. If y'all haven't figured out by now, I'm a Ty Gibbs fan.
He's a big Grandpa's boy fan.
Yeah, big fan. So he's my first 3 bets of this week. Great at 1.5 miles. I like him just because he's slowly getting his shit together and learning, which he still doesn't know a lot. I mean, he's still learning, but he's just got good value still, like in really good equipment, like what the fucking douchebag Letard or whatever was saying. Just incredibly good value for pretty good. He's having a pretty good year, honestly, especially recently. So I got Gibbs top 10. Oh, wow.
What did you get that at?
I got it at 140 plus 140. I don't know what it is now. I'm doing 25 bones, so that's a quarter of my stack off the rip.
That's Zeke, listen up.
I mean, that's not great like odds, but
that's a win. That's
maybe
a win.
I don't know. I mean, he could wreck.
Yeah.
Gibbs top Toyota plus $1,005. Gibbs win plus $3,500 $5. That's just a little. Hopefully he's up there.
Just a little donation.
He's gonna win eventually. I kind of thought it was gonna be Charlotte, maybe would be his best chance, but this is, like you said, a Charlotte clone. So
yeah, it is a Charlotte.
Damn, I did have Larson in my card. Whoops. Larson to win plus $450, $10. Speaks for itself. He's a stud. I'm doing a lot of wins this week just because
I've kind of thought that might be the move too.
Yeah. I've got 4 wins in my card. 4 different winners in my card, but just searching for some good odds.
High smokes this week.
Christopher Bell, winner, $10 plus 800. Winning team, Gibbs plus 180, $10.
Yeah, that's just not enough value on that.
Denny Hamlin, Podfather. Top 3 for Denny plus 180, $10. I want to do top 5 for him, but it was negative odds.
Yeah. The top 5 odds were garbage.
But Kyle Busch top 5 plus 190.
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought that was a little odd. I mean, maybe
I do too. I that's what I'm telling you. I think in Vegas, it's literally they look at like last week and they're like, oh my God, he fucking finished 32nd.
Right.
He must be terrible.
Like, how many 1.5 mile wins does Kyle Busch have? I mean, like, fuck.
A few.
Plus,
just a couple.
Plus 190 on Kyle Busch top 5, $10. Byron win plus 600, $5. Denny win plus 575, $5. And I'm going back to my boy that it was the only win I had last week. Josh Berry top 10 plus 175, $5. Josh Berry is is well. I mean, he's in really good equipment, but I think he's proven that he belongs here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we talked enough about where Josh Berry is racing next year. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
think
We
he
hadn't talked
might
about
be
it
in
at
the
all.
4 car. I mean, if you wanted to hammer that right now, I'd bet it.
Yeah, he just signed a long-term deal with KHI, Kevin Harvick's management team. So
He'll get another good car, good equipment. So
I don't know about that.
I mean, if
good as Hendrick.
Childers stays, maybe, but if Childers is also leaving, then
Childers
get
is
a little-
getting out.
I don't know. Like we know Harvick's leaving. I
Oh,
don't know.
Sorry, I was thinking Childers, and I was like, wait a minute.
You saw
How did I
what
miss
team
that?
just went to Toyota? It was
Kyle-
Legacy.
Johnson's
yeah,
team.
yeah,
Petty,
Richmond,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Legacy Motor Club.
Yeah, Legacy Motor Club.
What
a fucking
that's
stupid
big
name.
for super speedways getting an extra 2 cars in the
Yeah.
draft. I mean,
Yeah, but who you getting in that?
it doesn't matter. Just a body at that
Yeah.
point.
Zeke, I'm not trying to get you to change your card, but I've been scrolling these Quinellas. Joey Kevin
Braxton.
Quinella is plus 9,000.
Joey who?
Really?
Joey and Kevin Quinella is 90-1.
God damn.
I might.
That's worth
A,
the 50.
Hey,
Blaney and
let me-
Kevin,
let me-
Blaney and
send
Kevin
you-
is 100-1.
Let me send you
Oh
a dollar.
Yeah.
How much you love them Fords?
Hey, let me Venmo you $1.
Yeah,
real quick.
dollar make you holla.
You telling me I could bet $1 and make 100?
That's how I approach all my racing.
Your approach is not working.
Hey, all my shit's been nice until someone fucks it. Like it's not my picks aren't. It's not like they're not nuanced or anything
Dude,
like that.
If
that
Zeke
Ty
had
Gibbs
access
thing
to
is fantastic.
cash the cards,
Yeah,
like,
if he could cash it 5 laps to
mid-race,
go
yeah.
before the overtime start, and if
If
Haas
my man had the
cash it-
cash out option,
if Haas didn't have the overtimes, his card would suck. And if there
I don't
were
know. Early they saved me. The middle
yeah,
have been fucking me recently. So
That's all right. Again, the fade me segment remains. Just do whatever I say. Don't do it, or you bet against me, and you'll make all this money.
all right, grandpa's boy. All
right, well, let's kick it off here. These odds suck. Whatever value they had,
whatever. So what?
They've been killed. There hasn't even been a lap of practice yet, and they're going to be even worse after that.
Yeah, they're going to be terrible.
They're awful. That's why I did it this morning before they got shit.
I got $20 on Tyler Reddick to win at 7-1. He's in the car that won both races there last year. He was really good in the spring race last year before he
didn't even know that.
I got 20 more on Bell to win 8-1. We talked about Bell, dude, solid.
A whole 20 spot? God damn.
Another 20 on Byron to win 6-1. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a Hendrick and Gibbs show, despite the tasty Quinellas that are out there. I got a 20 on Kyle Busch to win Group H over Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, plus 285. Kyle Busch was solid at Kansas last year, and he's in the 8 car that Tyler Reddick was in last year and pretty fast. So
I didn't see.
I just like the value in that group.
Your card is sounding very lazy right now.
I hated these odds looking at them.
I mean, it's almost as if you just put it together.
Yeah.
Watch all of them hit too.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good at that.
I didn't see the shitbox group.
So what you got? You got.
There's no shitbox group this week.
I know.
You got 20 left, right?
I got 20 left. 10 of it is on Gibbs, top Toyota plus 1,000. I mean, just a value play.
Ty boy, baby boy, grandpa boy.
Just a value play.
Can't wait for these blue ovals to come.
Gibbs gonna be fast.
Ty Gibbs, top twink, plus 1,000.
He really is.
Yeah.
And my last 10, a little Quinny boy, Kyle Larson and Martin Truex, the only guys who I think have a shot to win this race. I haven't bet on plus 1,000.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put, like I said earlier, I kind of wanted to put Truex in my card, but I did not.
Well, you better finish first or second.
Right.
But looking at the last 6 races, and I know that's not this car, at Kansas. I think that Truex has the best average finish of anyone.
He's figuring it out, bro.
He's 6. His average finish in the last 6 races is 6 at Kansas. That's that's the best.
What's his top 10 odds looking like?
It's trash.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
man.
like, I think
don't
it's like minus 130.
I don't want to.
I mean,
he's minus 222 on top 10.
I don't want to bet on Ty Gibbs every week, but fuck, y'all give me no option. Like these odds have gotten so out of fucking hand.
FanDuel, the coward, stopped posting top 10s where Ty would be like 3-1, 4-1.
Right. If Letarte
so there's no good
anything,
like
I would have gotten better value.
Yeah. And
also, by the way, if you're listening to Steve Letarte, don't listen to that idiot. The dude's trying to tell you to make top 10 parlays. You can't do that. He's trying to get you to round robin top 5s. You can't do that on any sports book. That idiot has no idea what he's talking about.
And meanwhile, our Symphonic
listen to us.
$1,000 right now on his card.
Yeah.
So if you would have been following Austin and betting him every week, you would be up $900 and something right now. That is
a betting expert puts out his card.
You let me take a minute to tell the pod how incredible that is, because this is so hard to bet. And the fact that you're up almost $1,000, not even midway through the race season, is fucking incredible, man.
Like, this is episode 9, right? So 9 races.
You're averaging $100 a week. I mean, that's absurd.
Now a guy like
their betting expert on the Letarte show put out his card, and he had like 12 winners on it. Like 4 of them, if they would have won, he still would have lost units overall. I mean,
I try to think about that when I'm betting.
Me too.
That's why I got those 3 winners at $20.
I mean, at this point, like we just said earlier, I mean, betting winners is the only goddamn good odds you get on anything right now. It's
they just took them down.
It's just gotten way too ridiculous. I don't remember. I've been betting on NASCAR for a while. When we were in Vegas last year or 2 years ago for your wedding, the odds were not like this.
No,
this is just a recent thing.
They were shitty when they dropped on Tuesday. They've only gotten worse. Like, anybody that had any little bit of value back then has been
right. And like you said, they still haven't even practiced. They haven't practiced or qualified yet. So I can't imagine them getting any better. Like, what?
If they would have had the option of like Hendricks or Gibbs to win the race at like even money, I probably would just laid my 100 there.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
All right, take it. Well, that's, all of us are pretty high on Hendricks and Gibbs. Watch Ford be the play.
Let's go.
Golly, right.
Yeah, look out for that 90-1. Kevin and Joey.
When does Joey practice? I might have to go turn on practice. I might go watch.
I think I'm going to go bet some Ty Gibbs matchups.
Ooh.
Throw some eggs in that basket.
Damn, I think I'm going to do my business at a better sports book.
Did you bet all that 100? Is it all gone?
I think there's about 40 left in there.
All right, cool.
Did you bet all that 70, Chris?
What do you mean?
You gave out 7 bets at $10 each last week.
Did I really?
Yes.
Yeah, so you get an extra 30 to spend.
Yeah, you didn't see.
I left roll over 30.
What the fuck?
Well, last week.
Oh, that's why I didn't lose as much as I thought I lost.
yeah. Last week was a loose episode.
What happened? What did we do Friday night? I don't think I even went out.
I don't think you were you even on the podcast last Saturday. I don't think you were.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, was it? So it was 2 weeks ago you weren't here.
I did.
Yeah, he missed Talladega.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was.
Wise move.
Damn, I did not realize I left 30 out. So I got an extra 30 to play with this week. Is that what you're telling me?
It's just gone forever. It's a donation.
It's a scratch. That's scratch that 30
to the Denny Hamlin Foundation.
Yeah, it's a push.
Thank you, Podfather.
All right.
Well, I don't know if it's just because I was interacting with more Martin Truex Jr. posts on Instagram, but that dude has been posting like a madman since that win.
I think
I've never seen as much interaction.
He must have got his dick sucked.
He's single now, single and hit a win.
He's probably watching Denny get all this notoriety for all his social stuff.
I think Martin Truex Jr. has no care for
notoriety
at all.
It's literally a publicist doing it.
He's literally like, if there's a fault for him as a driver, as much as I wouldn't say he doesn't care. Like, he seems like he's personable when he's at it, but that dude definitely would much rather be bass fishing than at a fucking public appearance.
Oh, when Martin retires, we'll probably see him once every
it's like my problem in real estate. If I actually put myself out there instead of just hanging in the background not caring.
Yeah.
Like
my dude's just gonna disappear to like some hunting blind somewhere.
I am glad he got that 75 driver though thing. But
Martin is a very likable dude. He really
is, but he is like, yeah, he's like low key. He's like the type of dude someone's gonna be like, I was at Foxwood Casino and fucking Martin Truex was there.
Yeah, probably would hang out and have a great time.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Martin.
Just shut the fuck up.
That was a terrible Australian accent.
Hey, Martin, you ever want to strangle that little Aussie bastard on your pit box?
Is that guy Australian?
Yeah. Is he doing a Q&A? Is he doing a Q&A in Darlington? I'm gonna have to grab the mic for that one.
Yeah, nothing like when I reached over a 5-year-old to get his autograph at Bristol.
Move, kid.
Just walked up to the toilet. It was him and Kyle Busch, and there was like a shit ton of people, and I just reached the fuck over to like 2 5-year-olds and was like, pop that visor for me.
Damn, that was a fun Bristol's. Yeah,
Bristol is fun. All right, boys.
All right.
See you next week at the track. Be there.
This will be a nice.
That's right. We'll say something about that real quick.
Live pod next Saturday.
Live pod, Darlington.
I'm sorry, next Sunday.
Do y'all know the name of that lot?
It's called Liberty Acres Campground.
It's
Liberty
right
Acres
across
from the
track,
the backstretch, right?
Yeah, that backstretch,
it's right off of turn 3.
You can't miss it. There'll be rednecks as far if it just
you see an RV that has a flagpole on the back of it that has
a pair of 10XL.
I think it has a Chase Elliott flag.
It does. It's Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott flag and a women's size 48 waist panties on the flag underneath.
No, it's bigger than that, dude. It's more like quad.
You're true.
It's like
right.
10XL. It's literally like a 5 feet around.
You could fit 2 of me in those panties.
And and it says you can't touch this on the ass.
And also Saturday, June 15th, come see me at a bipod 2 by the ice machine at Bonnaroo. I'll be doing the pod from there.
Solo pod.
But with just as much research into my card as I did.
Pupils will be absolutely normal size too, right?
You can't see them through these.
Yeah.
Giving out free rolls, baby.
Yeah. So why are you hanging out by the ice machine? Because
don't worry about it.
Home. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm at home.
Come get a free dip in my bag. Yeah. Bring that sucker by. Get you a free dip.
Fun dip.
You get 1 1/4 cup measuring cup. You dip it in the bag, and what you get is what you get.
Bobbing for.
All right, wrap it up. My mom was
on that note.
Mom, on my mom,
I would never.
My granny watched this. Y'all need to stop playing.